As you can probably already see or already know, the final inning program, the forever program, the 11th inning program drops tomorrow, January 7th. Here in MLB The Show 21. Be sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're not already on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Comment down below, I guess, just your thoughts in general on the 11th inning program, it being the final one of the year, everything like that. What I want to do for this video is talk about kind of what's already been said. There's been a few tweets and stuff, some images from MLB The Show. I want to take a look at MLB 20 and see what the final inning program, the forever program, was like for last year, and then just kind of get my thoughts on everything and stuff a little bit too. Just kind of talk about it in general and maybe talk about inning programs, what I want to see changed, added, stuff like that for MLB 22. So first things first, what I want to talk about is the tweets from MLB The Show themselves. The first one they had, I believe, was from yesterday, and they said, did you miss any of these early MLB The Show 21 programs? Here's your chance to grab some of these rewards, those rewards. The 11th inning program begins this Friday around noon Pacific. Earn these classics and diamond choice packs from previous inning programs along the reward path. Hashtag MLB The Show. And so here's the image that went with that tweet. Obviously, we can see, you know, 5th inning classics, 5th inning diamond, 6th inning classics, stuff like that, all the way through the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th inning program. So they're bringing back more of these classic packs. If we go ahead and just look at in-game, you can already see during the 10th inning program, they already have brought back some of these classics, right? They already brought back the classics through the 4th inning program. So if I had to guess, that's probably why they started with the 5th inning here, is because they just gave us all the way through the 4th inning in the last program. So in case maybe anyone was confused, hey, why does it only show 5th through 10th? Where's the first 4? They were actually in the 10th inning program. Now, will these packs that we see here be in the 11th inning program? I would be kind of surprised if they weren't. You know, just because this is the final program, it is the forever program, I would be a little bit surprised if they did start at the 5th inning. But at the same time, because they already have these, I wouldn't be super surprised. But it would still seem weird to me to not include all of them in the final program, if that makes sense. Then the second tweet that we had was, you can find all of these previous boss choice packs in the 11th inning program reward path tomorrow around noon Pacific. Who are you looking for? Hashtag MLB The Show. And then they showed the bosses. So what was probably pretty obvious, kind of expected already, is that we were going to be getting the bosses for every program. Okay, we had one player from each inning. You're not going to be able to choose all 3 players. You're only going to be able to choose one. But with that being said, it's going to cause the prices of every single boss to probably go way down, if I had to guess. I would assume that for all the previous inning bosses, we're going to be starting to see a tank in their prices, which I would assume would probably only just get lower as the year goes on, and then obviously be at their lowest probably right when MLB The Show 22 is coming out. But we got the bosses, as y'all can see right there. Those are coming back. We have the classics coming back as well, in addition to the classics that they've already brought back. So that's kind of what to expect a little bit from the 11th inning program. I don't know if Albert Pujols is going to be part of it, right? They didn't show a 10th inning boss pack. Now, with that being said, Albert was the only boss for the 10th inning program, so maybe they don't think that they need his price to come down. Maybe they think that's good at where it's at, or maybe he's just going to be one of the final kind of more close rewards, maybe like a 300k XP reward or something like that. But I just don't know if they're going to bring Albert back. But same thing with the first 4 packs, right? I would be a little bit surprised if they weren't part of the 11th inning program, just because it is the forever program. I feel like they should include everything, even if it was the most recent stuff or they had it in the 10th inning program. I personally feel like they should include those other classics and the boss Albert, you know, just for maybe someone who hasn't played or decides to come back as they try to get excited for MLB 22. Just make it so everything is available, if that makes sense. Now, one thing that I want to point out real quick that we'll talk about, I think, a little bit towards the end of the video, is they gave us a ranked season schedule. Now, ranked seasons are typically 4 weeks long. Okay, you guys can see January 3rd through the 31st. That's 4 weeks. The 31st to the 28th. That's 4 weeks. The 28th through the 11th. That is not 4 weeks. So to me, that sounds like MLB The Show will be releasing around April 11th. Now, the date of the week, or the day of the week, I should say, for April 11th this year is a Wednesday. typically MLB The Show seems to release on like a Tuesday, where if they have early access then it releases on a Friday. So I'm thinking the release date for MLB The Show 22 kind of tentative based on what they have here and that ranked seasons being different. I feel like the release date for MLB The Show 22 is going to be April 13th if I had to guess, or it's going to be April 10th and they're just having the season right there. But I truly think right around that second week in April, second or third week, is probably when we could be expecting MLB 22, just based on this information and based on how they typically do it. But that's something that I could go a lot more into detail, kind of give some thoughts, maybe some other type of evidence, stuff like that, right? Like, that's something that I think we're going to save for another video. It's probably going to have its own video whenever we're going over, you know, the potential release date from MLB The Show 22, stuff like that, because I do want to start trying to get excited, because I don't think it's going to be super delayed, right? Like, we have a lot going on right now, but I don't necessarily think that's going to affect too much the release date. But that's something I want to save for a later video. Today we're talking about the Forever program. As y'all can see, 11th inning was the final inning program in MLB The Show 20, as well as MLB The Show 21. It's the Forever program. So let's just kind of take a look at what it was looking like. I know it's a little bit different, and that's what I want to end the video on. I think not right now, but here in a few minutes. It's program stars versus XP and MLB The Show 21, not having an XP reward path in 21 versus 20, stuff like that. But so let's just kind of take a look at what we're seeing. So we got pack, stuff like that. It started with first inning bosses. Now the thing is, if I remember correctly, the 10th inning program did not have only one boss back in MLB The Show 20, if I'm not mistaken. And that's something that I want to talk about right now. Is I'm not a huge fan. Like, I understand this is what they did last year. They want to start working on MLB 22. I'm not a fan of not having content, right? They released the ranked seasons, no new reward. They released new battle royale program, no new reward, right? New inning program, no new reward. It's just like, there's so many different things they could do. We don't have a 99 Kirby Puckett yet. There's so many cards they could bring back. There's so many dudes they could give a flawless. Give Cedric Mullins a flawless. Give Adam Wainwright a flawless. Give or not flawless, sorry, a finest. Give one to Cedric Mullins, Adam Wainwright a finest. Give Byron Buxton a finest. Maybe Kyle Schwarber a finest, right? I feel like you could give so many players a finest card, right? Carlos Rodon, I think you could probably give a finest, right? There's so many cards I feel like you could just give a finest for this year and release those as inning bosses, event rewards, ranked seasons rewards, flawless rewards, right? I feel like there's no reason not to have new cards, and I feel like it wouldn't take up that many man hours, and it wouldn't really be that hard to do, just because there's so many options. You could literally get ideas from the community, and I feel like the hardest part would be just making card art, which I'm sure they have a template. I'm sure they have plenty of pictures available. I don't think it would be that hard. I just like having new content. It kind of sucks not having anything new to grind for, but at the end of the day, I'm sure most of their resources are probably working on MLB The Show 22. So this is kind of what it's looking like for the Forever program. The path went on a lot longer. This is not how long a typical reward path went on for an inning program in MLB 20. So I'm expecting the inning program to go on way longer, have a lot of packs, a lot of stubs, a lot of diamonds, a lot of choice packs, stuff like that. And what I really want to see, the last thing, is the 10th inning. Yeah, so they had 3 bosses. So I'm sitting here like, man, we only got one 10th inning boss, and they're not giving us anything new for the 11th inning program. Was this, how did Griffey get in the game? Was he the 11th inning reward? Are we maybe gonna have a boss? I really don't know. For some reason, I thought Ken Griffey Jr. came out in like September for MLB The Show 20, but I really don't remember, man. I was a little bit surprised seeing him right there for a second. I don't remember how he ended up coming out last year, actually, man. My brain is drawing a blank. But the final thing I want to talk about for this video is stars versus XP, like how I want to see it work in MLB The Show 22, because I know a lot of people enjoyed the switch, having XP go towards the inning program versus program stars, and then having the XP reward path. For me personally, I like the change. I like having XP go towards the inning program. I like that. Now, with that being said, I don't think they should have taken out the XP reward path and not replaced it, because they pretty much took out a piece of content, something to grind for, and didn't replace it anything. So throughout the entire year, it felt like something was missing, at least for me, not having that XP reward path. Moments Extreme, Conquest Extreme, Showdown Extreme, I'm very, very disappointed we didn't get that this year. It looks like we're not going to get it. I'll probably talk about that in its own video as well, like, oh, I want to see Extreme and MLB 22, because I feel like it's a great thing. I would like to see Extreme updated monthly, kind of like ranked seasons, inning program, stuff like that. That is something that I would like to see as a main part of the game, something challenging like that that's offline, right? That's something that I want to really see. But that's another video for another day. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about, a lot of videos planned for y'all, just kind of talking about things that I want to see in MLB 22. But a big thing that goes with the inning programs is XP program stars. I would like to see some type of XP reward path back. I don't know if they should bring back program stars. I feel like they're not going to bring back something they got rid of like that. But with that being said, and my final point of this video is, I really feel like for people who want to grind and non-stop grind, there should be always something available. Because if you get to World Series, you get the wins, you do the event, you get the rewards, you get the Battle Royale program done, and you get the inning program done. Obviously, most people aren't doing this, but there are players out there who finish everything and then have nothing to grind for. And for me, I'm just kind of sitting here like, I feel like it would be nice to have something to consistently be grinding for. I feel like levels are perfect, prestiging your levels perfect. Have maybe unlimited prestiges, just stubs, packs, whatever, maybe extra program points that you could use. I don't know, just have something for players who grind a lot. Just give something for those hardcore players, something to actually grind for in case they finish everything else. But I don't know exactly what my plan will be. It's just kind of something that's been on my mind. As y'all can probably tell, I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about, a lot of things that I want to discuss for MLB 22, get your guys' ideas on, stuff like that. But this video is mainly about the Forever program, new program dropping tomorrow around noon Pacific, final one of the year. Kind of sucks, but at the same time, it means we're getting closer to MLB 22, which is super exciting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm curious to see your thoughts in the comment section. Hopefully I wasn't too hard to follow or understand my ideas in this video, because I didn't really write anything down. I just kind of had stuff in my head that I wanted to talk about. But like, comment, subscribe, social medias, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.